Hi, my name is Janaya.
I'm Maya.
I'm Jaden, and we're YLAG working in the community in hopes to make a difference. And today we have a special guest.
I'm Cortney Russell. I go to Meadowdale, and I'm with Males of Color.
And today we're going to be talking about work and extracurricular activities in school and how we just balance it all together.
Okay, so right now I'm not working. I'm more focused on school. I'm in YLAG. I'm in the academic program. It's called Upper Bound. So what extracurricular activities do you guys do?
So I do varsity football cheer. I do track and field, and then I'm also in like 7 clubs in my school, and then I'm also in YLAG.
For me, I do cheer, and then I'm in 2 clubs in my school, and then I'm in YLAG as well, and then I work.
I run track. I play football. I work. I work out on my free time. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So like, how do you guys prioritize like all the activities that you do? Like, how do you manage them?
Me, I'll probably take a nap and then wake up and think about it and do it.
I think that's a way. For me, sometimes so like recently I've been using a planner, but before, like when I didn't have so much stuff going on, I would kind of just like know like which one takes longer and then do that one first and then kind of go to the shorter ones like later.
Yeah, I think now that we're in like the second semester of school, I know for the most part like my schedule and how everything is gonna go. So I'll just look at what time it is and I'll kind of like take times in between and just like do work, or like say I have like actual work, I'll go to work for like a day that I have a day off, and then I have practice, I'll go to practice, and yeah, so I pretty much know like my schedule.
Yeah, I put the most important stuff first.
Yeah.
And then after school, track, work, and then sleep.
Yeah.
What do you guys think like the hardest thing is, like trying to manage everything?
I feel like it would be schoolwork, because doing just like my sports, like I'm used to that. But like when we have schoolwork and it like piles up, then I feel like that's hard sometimes on top of our sports.
Yeah, I'll say that too. Like especially for cheer, cause like it's literally practice game. Like you have like no time in between. You might have like one day in between. So it's just like you said, like with the stuff like piling up. Like I just think that's hard because at the end of the day, like you want to dedicate yourself to like your sport or your club or whatever. So you'll kind of like put school, just throw it at the end. So yeah.
For me, it'll be my mental state. I'll probably be focused on one thing, and then, like you said, it'll pile on top. I'll just get overwhelmed, and that's when I take my nap and wake up.
Yeah.
What was the question?
What do you think the hardest thing about like managing it all would be?
When I get backed up in one thing, and then it all just pile up on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Would you guys like recommend that like other people get involved in their school or like do activities or like extracurricular things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Why?
think it's important.
Like why?
Because I mean, for one, you could put it on your college application.
Mm-hmm.
Colleges look at stuff like that, and then like just to keep yourself occupied. Like I feel like you just need something to do, like just bed riding all day.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
I feel like that's how it was for me, because I usually do competition cheer, but I didn't do it this year because it's like really busy, especially with like being junior year. And I think like towards like the end of football season, I didn't have like anything to do, and I was like freaking out. So I got a job so that I'm busy, because I feel like sometimes I complain about being stressed, but like I work better when I have something to do 24/7. Because like if I have nothing to do, then I'm not doing anything at all.
Yeah.
And then like nothing's getting done.
Yeah, I say yeah because school is already a lot. So when you don't have nothing to do and that's the only thing on your mind, that's how people stress over school.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think about like working? Like, do you guys think like as far as like jobs, like do you guys think like you should be working like every day and then like going to school too? Like on top of that.
I only work on the weekends. I do not work during the week because I've had a job since I was 14, but I only work in the summer. I've never worked into like the school year just now because like I got my license so I can drive myself to work.
Right.
But when I first started like at my job, I did my training, and obviously like I'm not gonna be picky about the days that I work because I'm new there. But as soon as my training was over, I made sure to put in my availability and like let my managers know that like I'm only working the weekend because like I love my friends and like they work because they make a lot more money than I do because they work more, but
Yeah.
they'll be like coming home at 10 o'clock after working 5-hour shifts and then go to school the next day. Like I just can't do that because if I come home, I'm going to sleep. I'm not doing my work at all.
Yeah.
I would say don't work every single day. Take a day or two off because you're gonna get overwhelmed with school and work, especially customers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've worked before. That's why I stopped because like I just got overwhelmed and stressed, especially with the customers. Like it was
Where
a
do you
lot.
used to work?
I worked at Chipotle. I worked at retail and fast food, so I got to experience both types of work environments. So
I don't think people should work every day because it's a lot. It's a lot.
now it's good to not work every day, but it's good to work because you'll build up your experience and yeah,
Yeah, but working every day, that would be
stressful.
Stressful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't work
I
every
feel like
day.
people need that free time.
Especially if you in school,
Yeah.
you gonna need time to do your work or your grades is gonna drop.
There's this one kid in my class, and he works at Chick-fil-A. Like, I know you work at Chick-fil-A, but, like, when I tell you he works every single day, I'll be like, you look tired today. And he'll be like, yeah, I just worked last night. Like, but he works every single day of the week besides Thursday. He told me that. And I'm like, obviously working everything, but we're not at the point where we're, like, dying that we need to work. Like, unless, like, some people I know, like, pay their phone bill, pay, like, their gas. Like, everyone does that. But, like, you don't have to work every single day. And he doesn't spend his money. So I'm like, you're like ruining like your school experience and like your mental state, like working every day for like hours.
Yeah.
For like stuff that like obviously we all need money, but we're also kids. Like we don't need to pay bills right now. So
yeah, I was just asking that because you know, like I work at Chick-fil-A too, and like before the cheer season started, I was working every single day. I was working every single day but Monday, and like Chick-fil-A is like the kind of job where like you can't like really work like once or twice a week. Like you have to work like consistently because you know like how busy they are. So,
Everybody love Chick-fil-A.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like when I was working every day and it was so stressful because I would always end up like staying until like 9 or 10. It would be good money, but it was just like
You get Sundays off.
yeah, right.
I was stressful. Like sometimes, okay, so I work in like a restaurant, and before I started working there, like my friends worked there, and they'd be like, before we changed our like policies, they used to be rolling silverware to like 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, you gotta do that. And then like I knew me before I go to work, I'm probably not gonna do my homework. I like to do it in the afternoon.
Right.
So like you're not gonna get home till like 11 o'clock. Then you gotta shower, like eat food since you have an 8-hour shift. And then I feel like that just like stresses you because I get overwhelmed like super fast. But like I'm also in a lot of things, so I feel like if I don't have it like in a certain order or like manner, I'm gonna like freak out, and then I just gotta stop. I can't do it.
Right.
A good quality that I say working has is I didn't start working till 17. So that was like my first job, and it was a retail job. And I would say I only wanted to work to have my own money and save up for myself and stuff that I wanted. So
Yeah, I like to get my hair lashes. So how do you guys try to fit in like time to relax in between all of that?
I would say, especially like with like friends like wanting to hang out and everything. Sometimes I just take off work because I mean like I'm making money, but like I can make money any day. Like it doesn't have to be specifically that day. So like sometimes if my friends want to hang out or if I just want to like do nothing for that day, I'll just take off work or like I just won't go to something. Like I don't have to go to everything. So sometimes I just like take time for just myself.
Yeah. So that's
Well, with YLAG, we don't do stuff every single day, so I could take a break. Even if I was to be doing something every single day, and she would tell us what we doing ahead of time, so that helps. I get to manage my schedule. Basically, I use the schedule to keep track of everything too. So
I don't really get time to rest. I work throughout the whole day. I probably get like 5 hours of sleep.
What time do you like go to sleep at night?
It ain't no specific time though.
Okay.
I got 6 dogs.
Oh.
To take care of 6 dogs.
No way.
After I get home from practice or work,
You're living the life of like a real adult.
Yeah.
nah, it's a business my dad had. He sell
Oh,
dogs.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I want a puppy.
Me too.
How about you, Jane?
I'd say I just take nap. I try to take naps after school if I can. Usually, we have practice at 4:30, so I can't. But if we don't have practice, then I'll take a nap or something because I know I probably won't be able to get that time back. Try to take one before my game, or if we have like away games, I'll go to sleep on the bus. I feel like I don't really get that much relaxation time, except like at night. But like at night is usually the time I do my homework, so I don't know. I need to invest in that.
At school, some seniors they get to either come in early or leave early, leave school early. I just fixed my schedule, so I got 5 classes. I get to leave at 12:45.
Yeah, we do that at my school, and there's some
Nice.
people will come in for 2 class periods a day and we'll go.
Wow.
I get out at 1:30, but I was supposed to get out earlier, but I don't like coming to school late, so I just
Yeah.
gave myself a first period.
Yeah, all seniors.
Now I'm a junior.
I'm a senior. Are you a senior?
No, I'm a junior.
What grade are you
Okay. I'm a senior.
in? That's what I thought.
Yeah, my school doesn't do that like at all. We
You guys have to go like full
yeah,
day.
we have to be there at 8, leave at 3. I'm never there at 8 though.
At least
It's
you guys,
bad.
we start school at 7:30, and we like, I get to school at 7, so
My
literally
goodness.
it's from 7, but I get out early, so that's not a
That's
problem.
good. Don't sound bad.
I guess.
That's
Well,
not
I ain't gotta
bad.
worry about it.
Yeah.
So you come in late.
No,
Are you-
I got a first to 5th period.
Okay, that's good. That's good. A lot of people like leave after lunch at my school.
Must be nice. So like how do you guys cope with stress like during the time? Like when you guys are stressing because of all the stuff piling up, how do you guys deal with that?
I would say personally, when I'm stressed, I like don't want to talk. Like I don't want to talk to anybody. I need to like figure out how I can get unstressed. So like sometimes when I'm stressed like with my work and I'll be at school and like people are talking to me like about something random, I'm like I just can't listen to you. Like I'll just talk to you later about this because I can't focus right now. But that's just personally how I do because I need to like nothing to be going on so that I can figure out how to process the things going on.
yeah.
I'll probably play some Gene Echo, you know, some music.
You say Jean.
Janae. I always say Gene. Janae Echo. If you're watching this, Janae.
I work out or just find anything to do to keep whatever on my mind off my mind.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say I like to pray and get in my Bible about it and just gotta just take all the problems away.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I like to listen to music, like you said. Listening to music, I listen to music all throughout the day. So like when I'm listening to music, I'll just clear out my mind. I still have to do the things, but at least the music.
Like a
just,
break.
Yeah,
Take a break.
yeah, break. Because I feel like, honestly, I feel like the stress isn't always going to be gone. Like, you're going to be stressed because of what you have to do. Like, we're in high school and we have responsibilities. So, of course, we're going to be stressed. But as long as, like, you know how to, like, just manage it and, like, get through it, then it'll be okay.
That's a good way to look at it. Because I
Yeah.
feel like you said, like we're always gonna have stress. It's just like how you handle it.
Yeah. Any other questions you guys have?
I'm sorry, I think you have a question.
Did you have a question?
Nah. Y'all do sports, right?
Mhm.
So is this something that y'all do for fun, or that what y'all want to do in the long run?
That's a good question. I say this personally. Like, I know a lot of people in my school, they'll talk about, like, oh, like, they do football and they want to, like, go pro in football. Like, that's their dream. That's great for them. But I also say, like, when I go to college, unless they're giving me a scholarship, I do not want to do my sport in college. Because I've never, like, been a non-sport kid. I've never had, like, that free time to not, that I'm not doing a sport, I'm not having something going on. So, like, I would say, like, when I go to college, I want to just, like, still be in clubs and hang out with my friends and everything, but also, like, have that extra free time that's not, like, a burden on me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to the Air Force, so this is like my last year cheering. But I did, like, I'm not even gonna lie. I think like earlier years, like freshman, sophomore year, it was like more fun. But like junior, senior year, it just feels like more as like a chore, if that makes sense. Like I just think like because of the team I was on, like I'm not gonna say the people, but it's just like the team and stuff. I don't know. It's not that fun to me anymore like it was. Maybe because I was younger. But yeah, what do you think? Wait, are you in any sports?
No, I don't play any sports, but I thought about doing softball this year for the fun of it.
Shit. I used to play softball. I loved it. I loved it.
When is softball season?
It's during track, so it's like in the
Oh,
spring. But you should do it. I like doing team sports. Like I say this all the time because like I do cheer and I do track, and those are like very different. Like
Yeah.
I would say just like the dynamic of the team wise. Like for track, obviously we're all a team, but like it's an individual sport.
Mhm.
Unless you're doing relays and everything else. Like I do hurdles, so like that's an individual sport. It's just on me. And sometimes that stresses me out, but I also like the balance that like I have cheer and then that's like a team sport, but then I also have that individual sport. So like I have the balance of both. But I couldn't just do one without the other. If that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
I'm thinking
Oh.
about, no, I was going to say I'm thinking about doing track this year, but probably not. I don't know. I feel like everybody on my track team for my school just wants to run track or do track, like just to go to the meets.
The meets are so
It's-
fun.
They are. 'Cause
Yeah.
I did track my freshman year, and I mean, I was running, but I was also not gonna lie there because like everybody's just at the track meet. It's fun. Like you get to see people from every school. Like, yeah,
I always say like the best part of the track meet is like when I'm done with my event. Like before my event, I'll be very like focused. And like I said, when I'm stressed, I don't want to talk to other people.
right.
But like then I'm not gonna talk to everybody. But then as soon as I'm done, like then I'm gonna socialize, and that's what I really like about that sport.
Yeah. Wait, what events do you run? Didn't you say you run track?
Yes, I run the 200 and the 400 and all the relays.
Do you like running like individual or like?
Individual.
Are you fast?
No.
It's okay. It's okay. It's about endurance. Cause I say like before I started track, I cried. I did not want to do track so bad.
why
But
are you crying?
I cried because I didn't want to do it, but my dad made me do it. But he did the same exact thing about softball, and I love softball. So and now I like didn't want to do track, and now I love track. So I've just got to go against it. But I would say like obviously like on my team, we'll look at people like you said, they'll just go to the track to like have fun. But there's people that are like they're not the fastest on the team, but you can still see them like try and they get faster. And that's what I would say about track. Like obviously there's always gonna be someone better than you, but like as long
Right.
as your time is improving, then I feel like I'm improving as a person in my like speed.
Yeah, in track, you're not racing nobody, you're racing yourself.
Racing your last
Yeah.
time. Like I always say this, like you can be first in like a heat, but like this is your
You're
worst
not-
time you've
yeah.
ever ran. Like that's happened to me. Like I ran something 7 seconds slower than my actual time, and I got first in my heat. But like I didn't feel any better. But then
Yeah.
like another time it was at districts, and I got last in my heat, but that was my fastest time ever. And I didn't care I got last in my heat because I got my fastest time.
Right.
So I feel like that's more rewarding than just being first.
Yeah.
Who you run for?
I go to Miamisburg, so I run for Miamisburg and I do hurdles.
Out of all the sports that you guys do, which one do you think is the easiest and the hardest?
Cheers, easiest. Just for me
Cheers.
personally.
What's
I
the
think-
hardest?
Football is the easiest for me because I've been doing it my whole life. I get stressed out over track.
Track, like,
Like-
it's like anxiety, but I like it.
I don't want to do track anymore.
No, it's good. But like he said, like he's been doing football for so long. You're just like, also like I say this for cheer, like for just sideline specifically, Like if you mess up, it's a team sport. It's on everybody. It's not just you. Track is just you.
Yeah, that
But
makes
it's also
sense.
fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
You should do it, though.
Yeah, I might. I don't know, like, cause it's hot and it's just. So
But it's like
much.
summer. It's like good weather.
Yeah, and then how do you guys even like do it? Because like, don't you guys have practice every day?
But like I think it's the best thing ever.
Every day. Though?
Every day.
After school.
But it's like you're working out every day, so you're fit for the summer. So basically,
They got
Yeah,
indoor
yeah.
track.
You're right.
yeah, they've got indoor track.
Our indoor track doesn't even count as a sport at our school.
Really?
Yeah, like we have to have our own transportation and everything.
We have that, but it's just like we don't have an indoor team. We have like a club team that practices at our school.
Yeah, that's crazy. I couldn't do track. It's just, I don't know. It's just everyday practice and then schoolwork. Like, it's just.
And then work on top
Yeah.
of that.
I wouldn't be able to have a job
I
if I ran
think that
track.
I'm not gonna work during track season. And even though I only work the weekends, I can't have something else. Like I can't like have a track meet on Friday night and then like also have my CCP work and then be like, tomorrow I gotta go to work. Like I can't do that. So I think I would just stop working for like the 2 months that we have track and then start working during the summer again.
You don't even think you could adjust your schedule, like go
I
in
could
later
adjust
and
my
get off?
schedule, but like I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to like purposely make myself stressed out.
Wait, where do you work? You said you had a job.
McDonald's.
Okay, nice. I want to work at McDonald's again.
They get paid good.
They do, and it's so easy. Okay, the last question I'm gonna ask you guys, it's kind of like just circling back to what I asked before, but like, what advice would you give to like younger students or like just people that are like joining or like going into high school and are wanting to do extracurriculars or work?
I would say don't overwhelm yourself. Don't do something because somebody else is doing something. It's a good idea, definitely for your college applications and stuff. So
I would recommend it. Like, I love being in my sports and my clubs because I feel like it teaches you to grow as a person. Like, you obviously are not just going to grow on your own. So when you have other people around you, like, supporting, it teaches you to grow as a person. And like you said, the college applications, that's good. And just, like, the friendships that you'll make from it is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want somebody to do it as much as they can just to say they did it.
Yeah, I would just say just try to plan everything out and balance everything out so you won't be too overwhelmed with everything, because it will get to a point where you just want to just give it up and not want to do anything and just throw it all away when you don't have to. You just plan everything out ahead of time and just do it. It'll be fine. But yeah, I really do recommend doing extracurriculars just so you'll have something to fall back on. Because, you don't have to have the best grades and, you can do extracurriculars and that'll count against stuff. So, yeah. You guys have any other questions or
Yeah.
anything?
What are y'all planning on doing after high school?
I thought about going to the Air Force. But I'm gonna go to college. I always wanted to go to a HBCU, so I'm gonna go to college and major in psychology.
Okay. I've always planned on going to college. So yeah, I'd probably go to 4-year college and then get my master's after.
I'm going to the Air Force, and they're going to pay for my college.
That's
I'm
so
going to
smart.
college just to get the experience.
That's good.
Yeah, you guys know I said I was going to the Air Force. I'm probably going to go to college in the Air Force, so I'll just pay and then I'll do it online or whatever. So I'll be working in between. But yeah. So,
Okay.
that's it for you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah.